Hey, I'm Kev. Welcome to another episode of America's Next Top Model Cycle 20. Guys, girls, 2.0 recap. Just so much in the name. I'm sorry. Okay, so sorry for being late, and this is episode 3, and now we're in the it's kind of like a follow-up where the other episodes stayed, and they're in the runway challenge. So the runway challenge, they're gonna walk off of a building and then walk in the runway paired up, guy and girl, for a guest, and I think somebody really important from guest, and they need to impress. So Brian Boy and Kelly are kind of visiting some of the models, and they're wishing them good luck, trying to meet them. But Clea just is like talking to Kelly, and I think this is just way too funny. And just don't do this, Clea. Don't do this. Like she goes like, I've heard about you, and Kelly's like, what you've heard about me? And she's like, I heard that you are mean and this and that, and you're really harsh in your critiques and in your judging. And Kelly's like, I didn't ask you, and Clea is like, and then in her interview, she's like, I know you didn't ask me, bitch. And I think it was just funny, but Clea, what the fuck? Like, it's your first week. Don't get into her bad, um, bad. And this runway starts off, and there's a lot of people that are scared. So at this point, it starts raining. So you're like walking off a building, normal, right, casual, but it starts raining, and it's just too extreme. So you get harnessed up, and the first ones are Nina and Dawn. I think I don't remember who was it, and Nina is just like afraid, and she's in the tip, and I think thunder strikes, and she jumps, and they're actually getting judged again on their challenges. So they're gonna get scores, and the challenge scores and the photo shoot scores and the social medias all combined up together. So again, the challenges are really important, and Nina just jumps off or back. I mean, poor Nina. And now people are slipping, and the two people that did it very good was Marvin and Renee. They just killed it walking down the building, but we didn't get to see all the actual runways in the actual runway, not in the building. In the actual runway, we didn't get to see a lot of them. The ones we got to see was Mike, and Mike's was horrible. It was like he had like a rash in his legs, and or something is it's just bad. Like just walk normal, like male models just walk normal with a little swag, and like you're walking down the street like yeah, you know, I'm not a model, but you know, I've seen a little bit of stuff. Anyways, so there's a lot of people slipping, and at this point, Bianca doesn't get up. She's just like her harness. She's like actually being like just dragged down, and she's like, I cannot get up, so I'm just gonna model. And for her, I think it was like, I'm not gonna get it's not that I don't want to, it's just that I can't, and I'm gonna try to work with the moment. And the judges thought it was like you gave up, and I think Bianca didn't give up. It was just like she tried to make the moment work, and it didn't work for her. So at the end, the worst scores were Bianca and Mike, and the best scores were Marvin and Renee. So Marvin did not end up winning. Renee did. So a girl takes the challenge and takes the tire suite, and the tire suite is full of a closet full of new clothes that you can keep, and it's all provided by guests this season. So Renee invites Bianca, no, Kanani into the suite. So with this season, like I said the episode before, there was gonna be a lot of hookups and like romances. And right off the bat, Marvin is into Bianca, but Bianca is into Marvin, and Marvin is actually into Bianca. So it's like a love triangle. And poor Marvin, he does not have any game, and I think he's trying to mess around with the girls. I don't think he's like truly like I think he's being playful. And Clea, her comments are really funny. I just gotta say that when she said that Marvin had no game, it was just so funny. Like, I like to see her, and her kind of how she speaks is kind of distracting, but she has a nice personality. Then they go into the photo shoot, and the photo shoot is marriage. And Jordan, we get you got married at 18 and you got divorced at 18. It's been in in two full episodes. Like, get over it. Get the fuck over it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I don't know if I'm being insensitive, but I think this little I'm married 18, divorced 18 is just kind of getting annoying. So please, just something else, Jordan. Something else. Theme for the photo shoot was like marriage, and the the actual props and and that stuff actually reminded me a lot of back in the day when they did, I think, in I don't know what cycle, I think it was cycle 7, where they did the got milk thing and they were holding the babies, and the sets really reminded me of the original America's Next Top Model kind of set, pictures. I mean, it was nice that it kind of reminded me of the old ones, but come on, Cycle 20, new stuff, okay? So the idea for this is alternative marriages, and I'm gonna give you what every person did. So Jordan and Jeremy did the news, so they're like basically um, free hippie-ish. Mike and Alexandra did the shotgun wedding, and the shotgun wedding is that they just have babies all over and they haven't gotten married, and the girl is actually pregnant while marrying the guy. Corey and Clea get the biker wedding. Um, Dawn and Chris H get the gay marriage. Phil gets the objectophilia wedding. The objectophilia wedding is when you wanna marry something like this or like this, and if you're wondering why I have this, is because it was a gift from a party. I live in Mexico and they got aguinaldos, and that's where you get all the candy. Yeah, it's a Mexican tradition to give out candy in parties, and this is where you get the candy. Anyways, back to the game. So yeah, and that was Phil. Marvin, Nina, and Bianca did the group wedding, which was like sister wife kind of thing. And Chris and Renee did the hip hop wedding, where the white guy is actually being like the hip hop guy, and the black girl is actually being like the pageant, the nice girl, and the beauty queen. So Kanani and Gianna did the same-sex wedding, or the lesbian married, or lesbian lesbian marriage. There we go. I'm sorry. So this cycle, I guess Tyra's gonna do makeup, and Tyra is doing the makeup. I hope she appears more in the cycle like she used to in cycle 2, 3, 4, back in the day when she used to like visit that girls. Okay, now going to judging. The pictures they really liked was Jordan and Jeremy. They liked the new picture. They said jo- Jeremy's body is like the best in the house. Mike and Alexandra, they didn't like Mike. Corey and Clea got dissed by Kelly Cotron. Like, you got it coming for you, girl. Like, I mean, you telling Kelly Cotron that she's bad person. I mean, you had it coming. The Dawn and Chris, they praised them because they did a actually good job, and Phil, they said they needed more craziness from him. Let's see. Marvin, they say that Marvin killed the shot, and that Nina and Bianca were kind of like outshined by Marvin. Chris and Renee, they didn't get what she was doing. Chris too, they didn't get the feeling. It was just no good. Kanani and Gianna, I feel like I'm saying Jordana. It's Gianna. They got a good critique. So at the end, the pictures that are actually gonna be shown, like for picture of the week, are gonna be Flixel or something like that. So it's still, but something is moving. So it's basically like this, or something like that. So the pictures are gonna be moving now. Picture of the week was Marvin, and he outshined all the girls, and he just kind of basically stood there like this and was like, and got picture of the week. I think his look is pretty strong. I'm not into his look, but I think it's strong, but I'm not into it. And the in the skull mail they say that nobody was saved, and there's 16 people, and there's usually like 13 or 12 entering the house. So that for me was just like there's gonna be two eliminated. So in the bottom three we had Bianca, we had Mike, and we had Chris. So the eliminated guys was Chris, and the eliminated girl was Bianca. And let me tell you, from those three, Bianca, I was not really getting her. Like, I didn't think her look was interesting. Maybe she needed a makeover. Maybe she was eliminated too soon. She needed that wow factor. Chris, I really wanted Mike to go because I'm not I'm not into his look. And Chris, he's too short, but I think he had potential. He was full of energy, and like Mike, I don't know if he really wants to be there because Tyra just found him in an ice cream truck, and he just kept on going and going and going until he got into the house. And I don't know if he wants this as much as other people want it. And yeah, so the two people or that are gone are Bianca and Chris, and Mike got to stay, and I'm like, oh crap, I wanted him gone. But you know, he might surprise us, he might not, you never know. Let's keep watching. Sorry for being late again. I'll try to do this much earlier. I promise, I promise, I promise. I'm Kev. Thank you for watching. Please share, please like, follow me on Twitter if you like, and keep watching America's Next Top Model, and let's see how this ends. Keep watching. See you next week. America's Next Top Model, Psycho 20. Guys, girls. Wait, no, 2.2. 2.0. I'm sorry. Bye.